Yo, it's Jumpman T with Twisted Torch TV. I'm back again. Got my guy Richie B with me. What you doing, my brother? I see you lit today. What is it? Day 4 of training camp today?
Yes, sir. What it do,
So,
everybody?
hey,
Let's go. With that ass up.
let's get right, bro. Let's get right. Everybody, make sure when y'all get in and wipe y'all feet off, hit that like button, leave a comment, let us know how you feeling in the comments. We appreciate that heavy. But we got a lot of great topics to discuss with y'all today. Is there something you want to say before we get into it?
Man, I'm just glad to do this right now. To start up this season. Falcons fans, get ready. This about to be a great year. We about to take over and great new energy, new buzz. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What's good, Atlanta Nation? What's good, brother? Hey, the first thing we gonna discuss the Falcons' road to 100% vaccination. How you feeling about that, Rich?
Man, I feel great about it, being that the Falcons is one of the 10 teams to be at a high vaccination rate. That makes things a lot easier as far as traveling, team being together, building that cohesiveness on your team, guys getting to know each other. The rules is very strict when it comes to players that are non-vaccinated. From what it looks like, Grady Jarrett and one of the offensive linemen, I forgot his name is Sweet, I believe. They had their masks on, but I'm sure they're on the road to getting vaccinated as well. I think on that, yeah.
Now, yeah, Grady basically said, this is just a precaution to make sure that nothing happens down the line for him. He wants to make sure he's here all 16 or 17 games. I'm sorry. He sees the truth in this team, and he knows, like, this is his team, and he's a leader, so he has to step up. He's not trying to make it to where he's not here. You feel me? So that's key for us. I feel like I think they said almost 75% of people are vaccinated as we speak. So that means the rest of them are looking to get vaccinated, and they're gonna pretty much talk to the doctors, But Coach Arthur Smith said it's gonna be on the players. They just want to give the players the knowledge to know. And at the end of the day, we can't have no D hoppers on our team, bro. Like at the end of the day, if this is what you got to do to play all 17 games, and you want to be a team player, you gotta do that, bro. Just being honest, bro, because you're costing your team money. And you're costing your team actual games. You lose now. You're not making no games up. You lose.
And even Arthur Smith, like he said in his interview, that it was a handful of guys that still haven't got vaccinated yet, but on the road to making those decisions and getting that done. So I think Dante Fowler probably could have been in that state where he probably had the shot. I'm sure that's part of the process when you take the shot. You may feel a little sick or whatever one of those days, and you got to be smart about it. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Arthur Smith is being 100% on point with how he's handling the players and managing, dealing with this COVID situation. I know a lot of players, as you said, are still wearing masks and still trying to be protected. So let's keep that moving forward throughout training camp, guys. We don't want to have no players not be able to be there week 1. I know we had a lot of incidents as far as last year, with A.J. Terrell, Marlon Davidson, Dante Fowler, all being on the COVID list. So we want our impact players to not be on the COVID list this time. But hold on, let's get in the chat real fast. Let's see who all's in here. Hopefully we get no forfeits. What's good, Atlanta Nation? Miss Maggie T in the building. Make sure y'all check out her new channel as well. Miss Maggie, please put your link in the chat so some of the fans can subscribe to your channel as well. Ezekiel King, what it do?
What's up? Good morning.
Kevin Sports, what's up, my brother? Ray Filthy, what's good? Daniel Robinson. Hey, Daniel, appreciate the subscribing yesterday, bro. I saw your comment. Shouts out to you, bro. Make sure you go back to the old game tapes. It's always in there. ATL Leo, what it do? Let's get into this next thing though.
Up.
Falcons first padded practice on Tuesday, August 3rd. What to expect? Start on this one, Rich. I'll let you get a little breather on this one.
It's good.
Hey, so regarding first padded practice, I can't wait to see how the offensive line and defensive line works because when you don't have pads on, they're not actually going up grabbing to see if you moving jokers. I got to see how Mayfield looks at that guard and that right tackle position. I got to see if Drew Dahlman or Matt Hennessy get that center position. Arthur Smith has stated that we're going to be like we're going to have players go in each position. We want to have players play up and down the line. That's on offensive line and defensive line. So that's what I'm anxious to see. Can these rookies handle Grady Jarrett? Can Marlon Davidson take on Chris Lindstrom? Like, that's key to me. I know we have two set spots that's for sure given, with Chris Lindstrom and Jake Matthews. But those three other spots, they're anybody's game. So these padded practices and preseason will tell us who will be on that offensive line and that defensive line. How you feel about that, bro?
Bro, I feel great, man. Tuesday, August 3rd, first padded practice. Man, we're really going to be able to see guys win their one-on-one battles, see who really lost, see what guys can really do. When you have the padded practice, certain holes you may think they would be there if you wasn't in practice. Now you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see what guys can do on the offensive line as well as in the backfield, in the passing game. When it comes to making plays on the ball, right, you won't do that as much if you wasn't in pads. So then now guys can go full go, and this is going to be good, bro.
I'm anxious to see how these backs do when we have to get those pads on. You know what I'm saying? Allison, Mike Davis. I want to see how they get hemmed up. Are they going to be able to juke people? Are they going to have a finesse game up? We already know how Patterson is going to be as far as that. They showed in some of the plays, if you watch, training camp, they showed Patterson actually running the ball. So that got me hyped because I'm like, okay, if you're using him as a runner and you're going to motion him out and put him in routes, that's deadly. That's three backs that for sure can catch the ball at the backfield. Allison is third, but I've seen him have hands before, like in Pitt. He caught some passes. So I want to see how he looks. We know Mike Davis. We know how he get down when it comes to breaking tackles in the open field, and he got hands. So that's key for me, man, because these backs and versus these linebackers and versus these outside linebackers, we want to see them finesse and be able to get open. You can kill and get 5 to 10 yards easily from the backfield, and that's how you really keep those drives moving. Were you about to say something?
Nah, I was just about to say, for the most part, like Richie Grant and those guys, like he was already able to start to make plays already on the football, and it's just no pads. Now imagine what we're gonna be able to do when we full go. Like guys gonna be able to thud up. You don't want to take guys down, of course, but playing at high rate.
Yeah, that's gonna be live, bro. I want to see how these safeties do. They said Eric Harris had a good play on a pass too as well when he was guarding the slot. So there's players that's gonna be making plays for Dean, man. Herman, Oliver, like we see these guys getting open. I ain't gonna lie though. If I'm not mistaken, Blake had cooked Oliver.
Oliver.
You saw it? Oh my God! Yeah. Hey. If we get Blake to actually take off like he's supposed to, man, they gonna be mad at us, bro. We got too many people out. Let's get back in these comments. Leo, 1, 2, 3, what it do? Tony Wright, what's popping? Atlanta Falcons Nation, what's good?
What up? Tony was good.
TV, Kyle Pitts is the truth. Hey, he is, bro. He moving like a receiver. I don't know what he play no more, man. I'm just calling him an X factor. I ain't putting him in no position. All right, Ray Filthy, let's get to it. who you guys think win the left guard spot?
Mm.
That's a key question, bro. Without no pads talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Right.
that's a lot of speculation, and I don't want to just get into it. But holla at me, maybe what next Saturday after we do that Mercedes Benz practice. That way we'll know who's really coming out in the fold. But we still got Andrews, the a veteran that played guard. He works out with my homie Brashad Perriman, in Florida before training camp has started. Andrews has a chance to make plays. Drew Dahlman has a chance. Hennessy, like they're putting a lot of people at that guard position to see who will gel well next to Jake. So that's the key. Like we got to see where the guard and the center go.
Right.
So
So
it's
like,
hard to determine that right now.
there you go. I was literally just about to pick up on that. Like right now, it's just too early to tell right now. That's why I said excitement for Tuesday's practice, because we'll be able to get those answers. Who's lining up where and who's getting the most reps and winning those battles, right? At the end of the day, that's going to be really big there.
But I know we see Arthur Smith going to be in the fold as far as with that offensive line, man. So Arthur Smith probably already knows who he likes at those positions based on a lot more film breakdown because they're giving him the film to study. So with that key, Mayfield is a big key man as far as how that goes. I know we were saying, oh, we can go right into it with Caleb McGarry. How Arthur Smith is having him, sit out because his heart situation. So that also depends on how he does. If Caleb McGarry ends up having to sit out for a couple games, they're going to have to move Mayfield to right tackle where he's actually comfortable at. We don't have Matt Gano right now.
Absolutely right. This is what Tony's saying right here. How will rookie tackle / guard Jalen Mayfield do in the padded practice at right tackle, which is his natural position in college, with the starters in the absence of right tackle Caleb McGarry right now? So Caleb McGarry, just touch up on him real quick. We all know when we drafted him, his health concern regarding his heart situation. And you slowly want to ease up to that. You don't want to mess up people's their routine, because I know they went about it that same approach last year with Caleb McGarry. They slowly brought him in until he was able to get those results back and stuff. So I'm probably thinking they're going about it that same way and being smart about it. Caleb McGarry know it's going to be a competition battle, right? And Jalen Mayfield, for the most part, he's going to be that first plug-in guy. I really don't think Jalen Mayfield might not win the spot. I know guys is really high and excited on him, but I really see Mayfield as that first guy to sub in the game when somebody's going to be hurt, or not somebody's going to be, I won't say that, but if somebody gets hurt, either in the left guard or a tackle position, we'd be able to plug in a guy to execute and continue where we left things off.
So you think he might be a swing guard too, or when we get into the red zone, he's able to come in, be that extra lineman?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, that too. But you just want to be prepared for anything. At the end of the day, he might surprise some people. We'll see if he beats out McGarry. But at the end of the day, that's my expectations for Mayfield, is to be ready and be prepared, actually, for all these linemen. That's why we see Drew Dahlman as well. I know that was a Mayfield question, but you see Drew Dahlman at left guard too as well. Like, you want to see what these guys can do. Tuesday, we'll be able to see that. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, man. So I'm sorry, I had just checked my phone. So the Baltimore Ravens just signed Justin Houston. So no Justin Houston in the fold for Atlanta. He's going to Baltimore. It's okay. It's all good. I feel like Dean Pease has faith in his system and how he's going to get these guys up and running. Because when you go to the 3-4 anyway, it's majority linebackers when it's going about pass rushing. I like T.J. Watt and Melvin Ingram, how they have it with the Steelers this year, how the Ravens have had it with Upshaw and all the people they had in those rushing positions, Suggs, T-Sizzle. You know how we got to do that. But Tevin Sports and Gaming, what it do, bro? First day of pass gonna show who's been working and who's the toughest on ready to step up. Hey, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. Atlanta Falcons rise up. Richie Grant is gonna is gonna win the starting safety. Hey, we saw him make that Tillman punch, peanut punch on that backup tight end, man. Richie Grant, he's gonna be a ball hawk machine, bro. I told y'all in college he had over 10 interceptions. He knows how to come down, lay the hammer, and make short tackles. That is key for a safety, to make short tackles. I think that based on these two veteran safeties we have, he's going to work his way in there, but it's not a guarantee he's going to be able just to play like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that depends on how Eric Harris goes. I feel like the other one, Harmon, he's going to be a stepping stone for this safety. He's going to be able to teach all the youngsters, Hawkins and Grant, some added plays to be able to read the QB and everything. So that's key for me. How you feel about that?
Yo, I was saying, let me dissect that Richie Grant peanut punch a little deeper so guys can fully understand how special this guy is, bro. So obviously that looked like that was in a one-on-one situation, in reps, tight end versus the safety. Obviously, these guys have no pads. So sometimes as a player, you may think like, I'm gonna go a little light intensity and let him catch the ball and just tap him and let it go, and just let him keep going, because you don't want to get nobody hurt. So if you watch that play multiple times, he timed it perfectly. But when he catches the ball, he already has that in his mindset to do that, to make that play, to find that opening hole just to punch the ball out. Like, I know it's not padded, but little things like that, plays like that, that shows an excitement. That should get you excited. Imagine what he's going to do when we have the pads on, because nobody expects it coming. I don't think it was Jaden Graham who was the tight end. I forgot who, but he had
it was a backup.
Okay, it was a backup. But then after he punched the ball out, he looked down like, hold on, where the ball at? Like, he didn't expect that to happen at all. When you see guys that make plays on the defense, it happens out of nowhere, like randomly. Like, oh snap. So then now, it's just good, something to be excited for. It's good signs.
Hey, Eric McDowell, good morning, fam. What's good, my brother? Tevin, sports. There's no way you can watch live training camp. They don't do that because they don't want the other teams to be able to get that film. So you're only gonna get snippets of like routes they're running that's already dissected. Like, they're editing it already. They're not gonna put nothing out to where you can see certain formation sets and all that for other teams, bro. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to until preseason for that, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. King Kale said, I agree, we don't need them. Hey, man, you gotta work with what you got sometimes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how you gotta call it. But what's next? Deion Jones makes play on Matt Ryan at practice Friday. Mm-hmm. Listen, bro. We know how Deion is, bro. Those routes, is certain routes you just cannot run on Deion Jones, bro. You cannot run angle routes. You cannot run out routes. Nothing with running backs. He's on it. If you're a tad late, if you throw it behind the running back, it's pick six every time. If you don't lead the running back, you have no chance of beating Deion Jones, bro. I'm sorry. It's just impossible. The way his footwork is, the way he's able to set in on running backs' hips, he don't even be looking at their face. He's looking at hips to see where they going.
That's how you
That's how you supposed to do it. Somebody coached him up right when it comes to middle school, high school, and college. That man has been coached up perfect. Matt Ryan was a tad bit late on the throw. He didn't throw it on the left side of Mike Davis. Mike Davis is a short runner, so he's trying to get comfortable with Mike Davis. But hey, that's Deion, bro. You can't do that. Deion is elite when it comes to pass, being able to dissect passes out. He's elite, bro. His coverage game is probably in the 80s to 90s every year on Pro Football Focus.
Mm-hmm. I agree, man. That's Debo. That's what Debo do. I think by now he at least put some sort of fear in certain running backs' hearts as far as how I'm gonna get this route open, how I'm gonna get open. Like, he's gonna make you think on far as how you gotta run the route specifically to get open. So
if you just watch him versus Christian McCaffrey, White Chocolate, and AK, he's guarded some of the best bats in his division twice a year. So if you don't even play him but once a year, he really gonna feast on you, bro. That's dead. And he's teaching Malik Walker as you watch. Malik Walker be in coverage now. Like, you got to see how these linebackers are going, bro. Like, Deion Jones starts it off. Malik Walker, Foyer is ill in coverage too. But I like Foyer better on tight ends. I like Foyer on tight ends, and I like Deion and Malik Walker on backs. And I just like those type of matchups easily.
Like with Debo, like I will never forget that time when Debo gave a concussion to Alvin Kamara. Like
on that screenplay.
Yeah. Like that does not get spoken about enough, but it's more of that to come though. Ain't worry about it.
Hey, but let's not forget though, he dissected the screen. He went through 2 or 3 blockers. He beat the blockers to the punch to hit Alvin Kamara. Kamara walked out woozy like, it's a wrap for me today. And what did he do the rest of that game? He killed. He caught Ted Ginn on that sweep route. Lost to 10 yards. He intercepted Drew Brees to end the game on that play. Like, come on, bro. Like, Deion is one of those type of generational players. That's what I like to say. He's a generational player. He was a second-round pick. But if you watch how the league is now, most of the linebackers are like Deion Jones. He's getting all those LSU linebackers pissed. Devin White. Devin White, you are Deion Jones. You know that. I want you to know that clear.
LB University, man. They produce great linebackers at LSU. I like what Bell had said about like us making a lot of turnovers this year. I expect to see a lot of that. I see Foyer Lucon picking up on those peanut punches he's been doing. He had 3 forced fumbles in one game. So let's see how he builds off of that. And guys just making plays. Like, we know we're going to be blitzing a lot. Guys going to be coming from different angles. So once you're able to blitz and beat the protection and get to the quarterback, you'll be able to cause a lot more turnovers. And what turnovers do, like I said before plenty times, it builds momentum.
Yeah.
Turnovers builds momentum. Absolutely. And Matt Ryan haven't had that in a long time. Like, let's be real here. Like, real fans know that Matt Ryan haven't had a successful defense in a long time where he's able to get the ball back, get on the field, control some clock, and it's a lot more. We're going to get into that later.
Hey, Atlanta Nation, it's a reason for why Debo can contain C-Mac and Kamara for the most part. Speed, eyes. He's just dynamic, bro.
Experience,
yeah. And I think he watches film a lot, bro. I think that's what it is, bro. His film.
Bro. I'm sorry, just not to cut you off. I'm sorry. It's not. I think he does.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I said this before plenty of times. Like Deion Sanders speaks about it all the time. Most guys that's killing it in the league right now, they're good at watching film, and this is why you see them make plays on the ball. A defensive player is not going to make a play on the ball unless he don't know it's there, unless you know what to expect, right? It's at the end of the day, it's reaction, right? Trusting your eyes and going right after it. So film definitely prepares you, and you play a lot easier and faster once you know what an offense is doing.
Yeah, so it's recognition. So it's play recognition. He sees the formation set. So with Dean Pease in the fold now, he's gonna be talking to Deion like, hey, when you see this formation, they're finna do this exact play. Watch this running back. Watch this tight end for this type of route. And all you got to do is keep doing that in practice. When you have, I know you've seen this before, when you the first team goes against the practice squad team and they run plays for the other team, what they expect, maybe 20 to 30 plays of what they normally see throughout a game. They have people that already break down the team's film. So, hey, they do this a lot. This is what they excel in. So we're going to have people to blitz this side, and you pick up the coverage that way, dissecting it. Like, these are keys to have. Hey, Maurice, appreciate you, man. I'm doing good this morning. Rich, how you doing this morning, man?
I'm doing great, bro. Just glad to be here, man. Let's show some love. Keep the comments going. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get this out. Let's keep it going.
I ain't see the interception by Walker, bro. He made an interception. I'm gonna check that out. We can break that down too. Hawkins outran the whole defense for a touchdown. Shit, he fast as hell, dude. Come on, bro. You know that dude fast. And he might have that Freeman footwork for you too.
Mm-hmm.
We might have that Freeman footwork for you.
And in that new set, what we're about to be in this new offensive run scheme, with tackling a guy that's small and fast like that, it's not easy to get to him. Mainly when he can hit that crease and that hole, gone, bye bye.
Mm-hmm. He hitting it, bro. Him, Patterson. Hey, I like how Mike Davis runs the ball, though, bro. Like, people don't understand. Since we saw him in our division twice, that dude really bounces off people like he's a bowling ball for real, bro. So we got a smaller Mike Turner 2.0, bro. We got a Mike Turner 2.0, bro. Like, and we all remember how Mike Turner was so good for our offense. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So adding Mike Davis, having Allison look like he getting a lot of PT out there too, bro. They really gonna hype him up and have him gel good for preseason going into week 1. I'm expecting big things from him.
Me too, man. He honestly has no choice. Like he's a guy where the preseason is gonna be real important to. Like, he's gonna have that opportunity to take advantage of that, and let's see what he do if he's gonna be able to break one.
Well, Sid, we talked about the scheme. I mean, we talked about the running backs. We talked about the line. So let's discuss the offense wide zone scheme. How you feel about that, Rich?
Man, I'm just glad to get back to what we do best, right? Jake Matthews said it first, man. Like, he's just glad to be back in that same system he was in 2016. He was able to get a lot of runs from that. Like I was telling you earlier, Twisted, when Coleman used to come in the game, each time he came in the game, he was at least getting 8-10 plus yards when he was in that wide zone scheme.
Definitely.
Like, it helps the running back in a lot of different ways, where all it takes is a defensive lineman or a linebacker to get outside of their gap. So once you're in that wide zone scheme, the line of scrimmage is shifting laterally. So you'll be able to find a crease or somewhere where you thought a hole wasn't there, something may open up, and you'll be able to make nothing happen and make it something happen out of it. So
yeah. Just having a small crease with these type of backs, you'll be able to get through there. They're not going to be able to see Mike Davis coming through them creases like that either. He going to be in there. He at the linebacker before you know it, at the safety before you know it. And one thing I can say about Chris Lindstrom and Jake Matthews, they get to the second level fast as hell. If you ever watch that, they know how to press their man. I'm at the linebacker quick. Even with Jake, when he does screens,
right.
He's taking people off to where they can take screens to the house every time.
That's why I Twisted on Tuesday when we come in that padded practice, just to speak on for the linebackers aspect of it. Those are those plays for those guys to make in those wide zone schemes. Like Debo and Foye done it plenty of times. They've been able to make plays. Like, you can make plays in the backfield on that. So then we're gonna see that competition within the front seven, how those guys are fitting in those run fits. And being that now, like for these past few practices, they have no pads on, but you try your best to because it gets a little radically in there. It gets tough in there sometimes when you have no pads, because you as a linebacker, you're trying to fit in your actual gap. But then sometimes just being that you don't have no pads on, you can't really do certain things. Like, the intensity is not as fully there. So then now we're going to really see how guys perform, man.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, I had just had a question. They said, is AJ Terrell a top corner? He was a top corner last year for a trash defense, per se. Based on the scheme, he was a top corner. So imagine with those pressures where he's going to be able to sit on passes. Just watch how he plays, man. He already makes tackles in open field. That's something you can't teach for a corner. A corner willing to be hit. He don't mind doing press coverage and batting the ball down and getting his hands dirty. But if he can tackle with that, you a top corner in my eyes, bro. And you can force fumbles with that.
Oh yeah, he done that. He showed what he can do. Yeah, I think with AJ, I just want to see the growth in his game on just getting better from the film that what he put out there last year. It seems like for the most part he got caught up on a few double moves here and there. So let's see how he reacts to that this season. I know he had a great offseason working with Jalen Ramsey, also JC Horn, a few of those guys. He's also Atlanta native. Like, I know we was going. Can I just touch on that a little bit?
Go ahead, bro. We good.
Nah, I know. I'm just saying. Freaking most guys on the team is from Atlanta, right? And Falcons fans. Like, you don't think these players are gonna play out and put their heart and soul into everything they got, every play, every rep, best performance. It's gonna be a lot different this year on how we play defensively against the pass, and we'll surprise some people.
Hey, Marcus Bell, you said something right here, bro.
What he said?
He said Hawkins is our Anton Smith 2.0. When Anton Smith was healthy in 2015, he killed the Saints by himself. Like, Anton was that deal, bro, but he broke his leg. I was so sad about that.
That injury blew minds.
That man has 7 touchdowns in 6 games. He was eating. Returning kicks back. I remember he took a flat route versus the Giants on 4th and 2. Matt Ryan put it on the money. He went 80 yards. He bumped him
straight down.
If Hawkins can do that and bring that intensity and electrifying plays like that, bro, our offense will be unstoppable.
Yeah. He's gonna get a lot of carries too in the preseason too.
Yeah, to see how. That's how Anton got on the preseason. Mm-hmm. Preseason helps us see everything. Mm-hmm. Did you hear what Arthur Smith said about the slogans and stuff? He straight on slogans. We just gonna come out there and play.
He said that.
Yeah, he basically saying like the best gonna play, the toughest gonna play.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna come out there. You're gonna put in the work. Grady Jarrett said. Arthur Smith said. Let me clarify that. Grady Jarrett said in his interview, his press conference a couple of days ago, that we're not looking for slogans. We're coming out here to play ball. We're coming out here to put the best effort forward. That's what I like to hear.
Yep. That's how you know guys are buying into Arthur Smith's system and within this new regime, and they trust it. And all that has to deal with also off the field of guys building that cohesiveness, getting to know each other better and having fun. Like, when on the first day when these guys was walking in, everybody was sprinting walking in that door. What? I didn't see nobody do no slow walk. Everybody was sprinting in that door, excited to be back in the facility and to get ready to work because they know they have an opportunity to be part of a legacy. This is going to be a special year, guys. Like, this is going to be a really great year for the Falcons. And these guys have an opportunity not only to provide for their family, but a job to be part of this legacy what Arthur Smith is about to bring for the Falcons. Everybody know how special it is in that locker room. Let's see you going to make that 53-man roster.
Talk to me nice or don't talk at all. So let's get into it, man. It's not Hayden Hurst versus Kyle Pitts. It's me and Kyle Pitts. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. They know what the deal is, bro. And this offense is set up for 2 tight ends to succeed, bro. It's not where it's going to be one tight end has to get most of the reps. No, they'll both be in. That's the purpose of 12 personnel. That's the purpose of having 2 tight end sets. We have 2 dynamic tight ends that can make plays on their own. Hayden Hurst has made plays on his own in the NFL. Kyle Pitts has dominated in the SEC. He dominated in the SEC versus top 10 corners, top 15 corners. They were putting corners on that man. So just knowing that shows me that he knows what he's doing, and he has receiver type routes. He looks smooth going in and out of his cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And AB Arthur Blank has stated in his press conference he believes that he has two tight ends that's going to be able to line up anywhere besides quarterback. They might be in the backfield. You just don't know where they're going to be at.
Yeah,
that's key. So now you're gonna have linebackers and safeties guessing like, damn, where he finna get out of the when he got the huddle, where he going? He going left, he going right, he lining up next to the left tackle, he lining up next to the right tackle. Is it double set? Is it triple set? Like, bruh.
Yeah. Mainly, like, I'm excited to see in that 12 personnel on how both Kyle Pitts and Hayden Hurst block and how they be able to set the edge for those running backs. Because once you're able to run the ball, let's say the Kyle Pitts side, that's gonna make it hard for the defense to not think. Because sometimes they think, Kyle Pitts not really of a strong blocker, they ain't gonna run that way. Or whatever. So he takes pride in that, and I think also in the SEC, like you was talking about what he did. There's no way you're not telling me when you're watching Kyle Pitts film, you're like, oh, that's an NFL player. Like he looked like he was already in the league. And he just came back just to, why is this dude playing with these guys? Like, come on. If you really think we're not gonna use him the same way like he wasn't used in Florida, you're highly mistaken. You're highly mistaken. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna the same way how they used him in Florida. We're gonna continue that same build off, but more in a professional set manner. Like it's not gonna be obvious that we're gonna be going to him every time because that's what they were doing in Florida. Him and the other short receiver that they had. So we got multiple weapons now. So it's gonna be spread out.
I can't remember.
Right. And one more thing. Like we all know that Kyle Pitts' maturity, to emphasize that, is really high, and him being 20 years of age, and he's already has the mindset of a professional already. Like his work ethic, him doing the little details to get open. So like when a guy knows he knows what he's capable of, he's prepared. Like those routes and why he's able to get open and them separation is because he has great work ethic. That's good. What good receivers do, like using your hands and being adjustables. There's certain things, the little things that can take you a long way in this game, and he's learning from the best.
Bro, I knew he was the real deal when he doing in and out routes, zigzag routes. The man is his catch radius is unbelievable. They literally throwing it high, they throwing it low. He's adjusting to the football, bro, and that's hard to teach from a tight end. That man got Kelsey-like syndrome.
Yeah.
He got Tony G syndrome, bro. He got those elite tight end syndromes. And I look at a Hayden Hurst like a Greg Olsen. We remember how Greg Olsen used to kill us with the Panthers back in the day?
Yeah,
those tight ends are different, bro. And we had plays where we'll line Hayden Hurst out in that mediocre offense. You know, one side by himself. He doing I'm inside. Getting 30 yards.
Right.
Killing. Breaking
tackles.
Yeah. Hayden Hurst is going to be elite, bro, and it's contract year. See, you talk about Kyle Pitts, I talk about Hayden Hurst. I don't know how our offense is going to be able to get plays for other people. Like, it might be to where you got to just feed the high hand how it should be. Because them jokers might be open a lot.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley's gonna be laughing the whole game, like, bro, y'all can't stop us, bro. Like, what you gonna do?
First down. First, we're gonna slow it down a little bit. We're gonna slow it down a bit. First down.
Bro, it's not fair. Now that I see Calvin Ridley taking on that role to start coaching the other receivers, I see what to expect from him. I see a leader coming out the fold for C Red. Like that's key to me. That's all I need to see from Cal Ridley. I knew he was an athlete. I knew he had skills. I know his route running is elite. I just want to see how he works well with the other receivers. And that shows. He got it. He got it, bro. He got it.
That's why, Twisted. Because you won't be able to focus on one guy, right? Compared to now Julio Jones leaving, right? Before when he was here, just touch upon that one time, you would know what to expect from the offense. You know how you got to play him. Now, how are we going to play everybody else now with all these new guys stepping up and trying to make a name for themselves? So,
bro, I was talking to my homie the other day. He was like, "Why you keep talking about the young Frank Darby? What has he done?" I said, "You gonna see." I keep telling y'all, bro, we out to prove and take respect. Frank Darby is a young guy in the fold that did his thing while he was at Arizona State. I know he needs to, practice route running a little bit more, but he knows how to get open. That's something you can't teach as a receiver, knowing how to get open. He knows how to slow down to go ahead and catch the ball. He knows how to speed up. Like, he has those certain attributes that can be a number 2 or number 3 receiver down the line moving forward. And he's already 6'2". Look at his frame.
mm-hmm.
He don't like no small receiver. All right.
He don't. But that's what we're gonna see. Like a lot of fans are excited, but at the end of the day, we still gotta wait and see how he performs once we put the pads on, right? Like, we're just gonna pretty much emphasize this the whole show, because Tuesday, once the pads come on, I know we're excited, but we're gonna see how these guys win their matchups, one-on-ones. And I know later on in camp, I think we're gonna practice against Miami, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna see how these guys line up against another team, a different color jersey. So that's something to be excited for when that time comes. But we're gonna slowly build up and work towards it. Go ahead.
New energy in the Falcons organization. New energy in the Falcons organization. As you see how the fans are starting to pile in as far as believing in the organization again. We're coming up with Terry Fontenot, a black GM, guys. Must I repeat that? A black GM. I'm gonna tell you this now. Terry ain't finna take no BS from nobody, bro. If he traded the best player and doesn't have no remorse for it, he ain't taking no BS. If you want to come play for the organization and you want no nonsense, but you want to still have fun, come to the Falcons, bro. These jokers ain't playing with y'all no more, man. They see what they have in the red and black. That's why they accepted these jobs. They saw the cat was in the loop. Terry wasn't even worried. He said, I'm going to figure it out. He still took the job. Arthur Smith still took the job. Dean Pease still took the job. They're bringing new energy because these players realize they have coaches that trust them. I don't think the players had faith in Dan Quinn enough as far as after that Super Bowl and when these players were coming in based on how he was letting the players do what they want. It's not happening no more, bro. Like, this is a business. This is a team that's coming to help the fans take that anxiety away, take that depression away. I'm tired of throwing my phone at the TV. I'm tired of being upset.
Punching a hole in my wall. I ain't gonna have it this year, I promise. I'm gonna be so calm this year.
Yeah. It's not gonna be no crazy debacles in the fourth quarter. If anything happened in the fourth quarter, it's because Matty Ice brought us back. It's because the defense made a turnover to end the game. I want to see plays like that, and that's why I feel like there's new energy with these free agents and these rookies coming in. Like, they looking to start, they looking to compete. This ain't no. Oh, we guessing. We hope we start. No, y'all finna compete today.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all finna compete.
Get to it. We about to work. About to put some. At the end of the day, it's building some juice, man. Building that energy. Like, we have a lot of new guys in the facility, in the franchise, within the organization. So guys gotta make a name for themselves, and it's like the first day of school or your first day at work. It's just everything is just brand new. Like, the players are already talking about getting used to how they want to practice, how the Falcons is going to be practicing now. It's different from your old coaching staff. So, the high intensity is going to be there. Coach is going to push these guys, and we're going to get the best out of these guys as well. So it's good.
Run the damn ball.
Run the damn.
Hey, Twist. Hey, preach it, man. I'm trying to get the fans up, bro. We gotta believe in our team, bro. None of this negativity. and if you see them lose, then we break it down. We'll chop it up like that. But we're not finna hate on the team before we see the product. I ain't never been with that. That ain't my cup of tea. I don't appreciate stuff like that. And I'll tell people that straightforward. Like, the past is the past.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have none of them people here as far as the way you say, oh, well, they're still going to be losing. No, there's new energy in the building.
Exactly.
There's new energy in the building.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a complete turnaround. Like, what happened in the past happened in the past, and everybody know that we have the talent. So this coaching staff is being very underrated and slept on, and the world is going to be able to see how much a coaching staff and a scheme can affect the team, have a huge impact on just that alone, just simply play calling. Like, you know, we talk about run the damn ball a lot on here, but Arthur Smith is big on that. That's the same way how we're gonna do a lot of running game and play action. So that's gonna be able to open up a lot of things if we're gonna stick to it. You said it. I seen you put up a comment. Somebody said, I think it was Ghost Peppers, about
I'll go back to it.
Pitts. Yeah, I seen that.
Imagine Pitts having a great rookie year and Hayden Hurst having a I want to be paid year before free agent. That alone should help with the loss of Julio in terms of production. Hell yeah. Bro. Hayden Hurst could have been better than he was last year. That darn Dirk Carter wasn't even feeding that man the ball. He wasn't even making plays for him like that, bro. He was sitting him out every other play like he was Julio.
Right.
That ain't happening with Arthur Smith. It's not, bro. And hey, Hayden Hurst already stated he lost 18 pounds. He came in at a certain weight because he didn't know how they was gonna play him last year. This year he knows how Arthur Smith runs his scheme and his formation. So he lost weight to better help his speed and routes.
Yeah, I expect him to be used also in the screen game with the tight end screens. Like, expect to see Hayden Hurst get those tight end screens. You know, you may think probably Kyle Pitts as well too, either or. Yeah, but I can really see Hayden Hurst being that guy that's not being so much focused on as well. Defenses might sleep on him. And to fully answer this statement, I think Hurst is a very unselfish guy. Like, most of the guys that we have on this team are guys that are willing to play for each other, and that won't be in the picture. Like, as far as him getting paid, like, I think Hayden Hurst is the type of guy, man, just give me what you can offer me. I'll take it. Like, I still want to be here and bring this Super Bowl here. So even though we decline his fifth-year option sometimes with general managers, that could just be a little strategy just to work through contracts and stuff for the following year. But we'll see how Hayden Hurst does. But even though it's going to be good, so we'll go up there.
Listen, bro. Hey, everybody in the chat, if y'all got some questions, bro, go ahead and hit us up. We'll go ahead and answer some questions now. We appreciate y'all one more time. Everybody that's going to training camp tomorrow, make sure y'all let me know. I'll be on Twitter. I'll have live updates, and I'll try to get some film with players regarding, routes, and, hopefully get them talking or something. I don't want to talk Dean Pease, but I got to see what his mind is like, bro. I want to hear what he thinking with these exotic blitzes, straightforward. As far as the fans, hey, I have my Twisted Torch shirt on. So if you want to come take a picture with Twisted or talk some football with Twisted, just holler at me. I'll shout you out and everything on the next video. We appreciate y'all one more time. Hey, make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe to all the channels. AFN. Miss Maggie has a new channel. Mad Mike, Jew Talks, Twisted Torch. You got to subscribe to us. K Styles. Holler at J-Rock on Twitch. We live and in full effect. Saturday mornings. We thinking about changing the name. Ain't that right, Rich? We might have a fresher name for you soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. And we live right now. And just to show some love, man, like tomorrow, Twisted B-Day tomorrow. So we're going to show some love, bro. Happy early birthday to you, bro. More life, more blessings, man. Anybody that else birthdays out there, more blessings to you. But you being there, bro, like I I need you to report some good info when you there, man. Like, I need those eyes to be focused on the right places, on where guys gonna be, you know, who's lining up. I know you're gonna do your thing, but like, yeah, if you gotta record some videos, bro, send them in, man. Like, you know, I want to see that. I'm out here in Brooklyn right now, holding it down. You know, we got fans from all over. You know, so you know we're gonna represent well, and we're gonna get better this year with that. You know, I plan on going to a game this year, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, you going to the G-Man week 3, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm also thinking about catching that Miami game. It's gonna be away like October 24th. My birthday is October 18th. Shout out all the Libras out there. You already know now. But you know, I might catch a away game just so we could start working on that. Having Falcons fans, you know, traveling away, make it seem like it's a home game for them, you know.
Hey, Tev, this is a fact. We lost 8 games on the last drive and less than 7 points. So we was good last year, but our coaching was horrible. That's a fact.
Yeah.
We blew leads. We blew Dallas. We blew Chicago. We blew so many leads. Oh my God, the Panthers game we had a chance to win the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, bro! Just winning half of those games is a better record. I'm expecting to be locked down. Mike Evans, we ain't falling for that push off stuff no more. They got to start calling that, bro. I'm sick of him pushing off with these slow routes and them letting them make it. Hey, William Amory, hey, August 19th, I got you, bro. We'll make sure we shout you out when it get closer, bro, for sure. You already know Leo season for sure, bro.
You know I'm shout out my Libra here. That's one of my best friends' birthday too. They got the same birthday. 10/13.
Appreciate y'all, Zed. Crimes. All right. What's good? What do y'all think about Marlon, Grady side by side again? Because I'm looking for Marlon this year. Hey, I'm glad you said that. Grady has stated in a press conference a couple days ago that Marlon brings the energy, that he has that young and hungriness about him, and he's hoping that he's in better shape this year for him to play a lot more snaps. So that's what I'm looking forward to. If Marlon can play over 25 to 30 snaps a game, he will be impactful with Grady. Because Marlon he got good hand technique, and he's very violent with his hands. So he's going to be pushing people back. And what does that do? Help Grady. That helps Grady when another person they begin to the backfield, not just him.
Exactly. Like he has great recognition on far as what type of run is being displayed, on knowing once the ball is snapped, he know where to rip off and beat the offensive lineman and get upfield. Like I believe the one game where he played, I'm sure he had a tackle in the backfield where he just ripped right underneath the guard and made a play in the backfield, and it was pretty dope. So we'll see how he do. Also on the edge, and I know we're talking about Marlon, but onto the Kupo Ogundeji, number 92, might be a guy. I got that shit. Let's go, Falcons fans. We're gonna get that name right. But Ogundeji, him being a surprise for some people. Most of these guys, we'll see what they do during preseason, you know, see how that goes. But I'm excited for him.
Definitely, bro. I still don't know how to say his name. I'll figure it out.
Ogundeji. Everybody can say Ogundeji. Come on, say with me at home. Ogundeji.
Yeah,
but beat that G, that gun, like Ogundeji. Like, but it's good though. We good. Oh my God, that's we crazy, man.
Can't wait when we play Dallas Cowboys too. Yeah, man, we owe them jokers, bro. They got us last time. I ain't like that. That wasn't right to us, bro.
It wasn't. Hey,
Eric, make sure you remove them trolls, bro. That be hating, bro. Get them up out of here.
Matter of fact, even that Cowboys game, we could speak not so much speak about it, but we could speak about how we lost special teams. So we know with the new special teams coach, I seen a video of him being wired and stuff, talking and bringing that energy and excitement towards special teams and having these young guys go out there and do their thing. So we'll see how that plays out. Special teams is gonna be a big factor. Avery Williams, um, Cordell Patterson, Chris Rowland. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, special team definitely has to be better this year. I told you I'm tired of starting at the 25 every time. Like we got to be better at that as far as punt return, kick return, and our blocking. As far I think our kickoff team was pretty good last year. We didn't really have people get a lot of yards on us on kickoff or punt.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good as far as that. I just need the punters. Hey, we gotta kick a little bit farther, bro. Like, let's try to get these punts in the air. Let's try to get 50 yards in the air so we can get down and make some forced turnovers on these jokers because they too fast nowadays. They juking one person and they gone.
And he's one guy that's the spot he got competition. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll see how that other punter does with him.
He said, "I hope we put up 50 versus the Cowboys."
Yeah.
Hey, how you feel about Dan Quinn being the DC over there though? How you feel about that?
How I feel about it, like good for him that he's able to have a job again. That's on that. But at the end of the day, that's something what the Cowboys got to deal with. That's what they're gonna have to do. So they're gonna see what happened to us. And I didn't really like it so much that like he still try to get most of the Falcons there. Like Casey's over there, Kiki's over there. I don't fully think that may work out for them, being that those are guys that were hurt. But he can probably get something out of what's the guy they got from Penn State? Oh, Parsons, right?
Parsons, yeah.
Yeah, so I think he'll be good with them as far as with the linebacker core. That front seven is going to be good, but I don't know with the back end how that's going to look out. Like same thing, cover three. We better expose that shit when we play them. So,
Oh man, I'm not even worried about that, man. You can't give Matt Ryan a sense of what you running, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like he's one of the best QBs at reading plays or reading defenses and seeing where to go with the ball. Once he checks and knows where he's going, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for you.
One thing about DQ, right? We all know that he don't adjust.
Yeah.
We know he don't adjust on defense. So once we play against him, Arthur Smith is going to take advantage of that. So most likely, I want us to really run all over them. Honestly, I just want that to be an aggressive game. Run all over them, and put the pads on CD, make him tap out. Richie gonna take care of that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Richie
definitely
gonna take care of that.
Hey, I think this is gonna be our last question, bro. They coming in so fast. I can't click on. How y'all feel about Man 22 ratings? Matthew still being disrespected. Felt like Ridley should have been 91. Grady has to be a 90. Jones too. Yeah, man, they hate on the Falcons every year, bro. They got Matt Ryan's 88 or 85. Like, I don't know what to say about that. But at the end of the day, like you can make ratings all you want. It's about the player and how he plays. Like you can't beat me with the Falcons. I can tell you that now. Once I get the scheme with Arthur Smith, I'm probably gonna put up 40 every time. So I don't even gotta worry about that. It's about turnovers on Madden. So they can have ratings all they want, but once you guess what they're doing, you still can make plays on it. So I'm good on that.
Right.
I'm talking about a game.
I was somewhat surprised of Kyle Pitts' rating. I think his rating was an 84 or something like that.
Yeah, he's the highest rookie rating.
Well, yeah, that was pretty impressive. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, I'm excited to get the game, to play that a little bit. But at the end of the day, I want to see real life. Just get back to reality and get this wins back to the playoffs, winning season, all that. What they said here?
Zacchaeus Calvin really didn't seem to have many problems with the deep ball, but then again, those guys spend time with Ryan doing camp. Why do some fans complain about Ryan's deep ball? They only complain when he's throwing to Julio because Julio don't practice like that. They don't have good chemistry. But when he's throwing to Calvin Ridley, he's throwing to Zacchaeus, he's throwing to Russell Gage, he hits on those plays a lot. Hayden Hurst, he hits on those plays. It's about timing with QBs, bro, and their skill position players. So when you're able to go through camp, you're able to play at least 3 practices a week. you're gonna have some setup passes that's gonna be able to work.
Mm-hmm.
Just being honest, that's just how it go.
But to be happy, like I know what they mean by certain fans where when it comes to the deep ball where they want to see a complete touchdown right away. Like, because most of the time when Matt Ryan throw a deep ball, it's catchable. It's going to be a catchable ball, but you're just going to get tackled, down. It's not going to be really that full overthrow. Like, that's what they probably talking about, what they want to see. But at the end of the day, you got to take what the offense give you. And one thing that Matt Ryan likes to do, he likes to play safe and make sure he takes advantage of the opportunity what's there, but he's going to make sure it's going to be a catchable ball. Like, once whatever he gets tackled, just be happy to what we get, guys. And then from there, we're going to run the ball in and we'll still score. It doesn't matter how it looks as long as you just put up 6 points. You got me? Just get in the damn end zone.
and that's clearly what AB said. The reason why he wanted to hire Arthur Smith is because when he gets in the red zone, he scores touchdowns. If you look at his red zone percentage, he scores majority touchdowns. I love Koo. Koo is a Pro Bowler. I prefer to see him on extra points. So when we get in that red zone, we got to take advantage of that and score touchdowns. Yeah, Matt Ryan will get you from 20 to 20, but when we get in that red zone, we have to orchestrate good play calling, good schemes to get players open to score touchdowns. It's not that simple unless you can just maul them and run the ball. So if you don't have a running game in the red zone, it makes it harder because they're playing straight coverage on you. They can double multiple people because you don't have that much place to go. It's not too many routes you can run on cover two.
Right. Creativity as well as putting a good product out there. So far, that's all I've been hearing with Arthur Smith saying, putting a good product out there for the fans, for us, and for the organization. Like, it is a business. These guys are professionals, so expect these new schemes to work. You understand? So, like, if you really watching the football, what we watching and how we understand the game, it's the same thing where you see him doing on another team. Like, expect it to work the same way. It's just with a group of different people doing it. That's just different.
Creative play calling, something we didn't see for 2 years on the Dirk Cutter. That's a fact, bro.
Exactly,
bro. A fact. He might have done it every once in a while.
Bro, we ran a wide zone scheme 2-3 times last year, and that was it. That was it. Everybody know that.
It's unacceptable. AB took a shot at Dirk Cutter, definitely, bro. I felt like that too. That's what I said in my video I did yesterday. Check that out. I said that AB was taking shots at Dirk Cutter because they wasn't scoring touchdowns. And I really believe that. If you watch the Atlanta Falcons in the previous years when we weren't doing good, we weren't scoring the red zone. The red zone points matter, bro. You can't win games kicking field goals. Maybe sometimes, but not all of them. The only way you win games kicking field goals is unless you have a good defense. When you don't have a good defense, you have to score touchdowns. That's key.
Right.
If the defense is only giving up 3 points, then you can do 3 points. But if the defense is giving up 7 and you hitting threes, they don't work. They don't bode well for the team.
Right. I think we're gonna be fine on the offensive side of the ball. I think this year we need the defense to really make a big jump this year. How we play against the pass and how we affect the quarterback and get to the quarterback and also executing and creating turnovers. To bring it another to bring it further is scoring defensive touchdowns as well. We need to get more of that this year. So if the defense execute, we're gonna be all right.
Hey Tevin, AB is Arthur Blank, bro.
Yeah,
AB is Arthur Blank, bro. He had a press conference on Thursday or Friday where he basically was talking about the Julio Jones situation, how he didn't talk to him, and then he discussed the Kyle Pitts. He discussed not Dirk Cutter, but Arthur Smith, his play calling, and Terry Fontenot. So that was a good watch. Make sure y'all check that out. But we appreciate y'all, man. One more time again, Saturday. Appreciate you, Rich, joining me today on this Saturday morning. Hopefully we'll have Magnus next week. Let's shout everybody out. If you're gonna be at training camp one more time, make sure you let me follow me on Twisted Torch TV. on Twitter for live updates tomorrow while I'm at training camp. I can't wait. I'm anxious to on my B-Day. I'm ready to show out and and enjoy, bro. So we appreciate y'all one more time. Everybody in the comments, like and subscribe to all the videos one more time, bro. What you got to say to end it, Rich?
For the most part, man, thanks for everybody for joining in, for waking that ass up on time. Let's get it. Same time next week. Let's get to it. A lot of content to go over. Let's continue that excitement, that energy. Like, let's make it worldwide, right? We're all about for the fans and giving back. And, we're just excited for this season as well. And let's keep it going. Love is love.
Word. Hey, rise up, Atlanta Falcons Nation. Rise up. Appreciate y'all one more time. Enjoy your day, man. Saturday. Enjoy. Peace.
Peace.